Any Mr. Timore Boi ending como we're a tax expert na wonfa kakra embrain na woma education kakra opani yamakwaba eba happy morning show so
so no mapom te say
you come kakra na onso e
nyame adom ya se ho ye
yo opani yaka eto yaka tax yetua. But what really it is, technically, from a point of view as tax expert, tax again.
So, I can say tax a etobia timamufo etia edema ban na yetia and she said that when say aban bigina ye nyina ya no na ode aye mpuntudwuma na ode aye bibi e wo man no mu se ne be ya bebo aye nyina. Even say specialty hospital, you say school, your ma omoko school teacher for a bit your moka. Aban nankasa so nipa ye you almost a ye omona ya no na omuni o mine nim no mokechi ani nyina e free e twon ketenkete ye nyina ye gigi e wo mine mu na ye de abo ano na ye kese na chese ye de ayesa no ma nyina na ye nyina ye ho atoye se na be ya ko hospital aja so we nya doctor ni bi no wa hwe. Now it comes in different forms. Normally, you can't say you direct tax and you indirect tax. Indirect, near anytime you buy something, anytime you consume. And in most cases, you have a consumption tax. And a direct tax near when you see kana ukwakutia and no and nipana ujitikana una ukwakutia sa etona. And these are the two main categories. In the bobo sikano emma abine more or less like the tax the blood of every country. In Yamiam our amounts of natural resources be to send Arab for oil level be brain. The only thing that the government would depend on the taxes that are collected from the citizens within the country.
Opani omayemu atwoni bebre ene wo mu. Na oya tax expert here. Minim so betimi aboaen as to whether it's the informal sector or is the formal sector. The number of taxes are as Roman and citizens over the years bepemene yetua so why idea kakra.
Listen, they don't especially the consumption taxes on and say me article bina me say indirect taxes na consumption taxes on and listen here and the indirect tax on constitute about 60 to 65% of our total tax revenue.
Okay.
So far CSTC I'm going to say we call it ubetia 5%, first 6%, and about the core 9% almost about 5%. Auto 10 cities creditor I'm going to say 2 cities dia a tax VAT no value added tax your friends and COVID levy 1%. You get fund, and 2.5%. No be a better charge you since 2000 years to say our educational system needs some private support. And it is a quota there with 2.5%. Now they are get fund for some tertiary and pre-tertiary institutions and national health insurance and so. First before 2004 na cash and carry na ewo ho na aja I buy by say free let's do some social intervention 2.5% dia meto bia 2.5% tax that so na dia kwa national health insurance for indirect tax in the edoso pa na yeba direct tax na dia normally say we individual na say we wejuma ye will be a friend personal income tax. We a salary worker and also we pay personal income tax in the form of pay as you earn. You car or pay slip on also. Those na take a crown by. Those are what we call the income taxes. We a company so you pay corporate tax. In fact, so being now 25% of it. Now by. So the taxes are many. Even excise duty there was some selected products do or what. Aban says auto yemfa excise duty and to so BSA auto beer 47.5%. And that's why yes yentima abana yenye nyina enko futurum ne yemfemo abana eja mpuntunjuma ntimi nkoso
opani se wo hwe eto a yegege ewo man we se mu a na wo hwe the essence nti eje to no because we dey come here tia say mpuntudwuma enti na yegege eto yi no ene no yemfa ne say o the two skills wo a eto a yegye ene normal a wo se yedi eni hunu say eto no de wo se koye ni no ene no efa
Minya fa because social public accounts committee no my cost wo auditor general hwehwemu a ono yama no tumi so wo hwehwemu ena so wa hwe yen budget na kasa kra ye reading na otimu say dodo na no sheda nkom impuntunjuma. Let me give you some few things about even 2022 budget year ye reading ye can say sika etone normal sika ye benya nyina ya around 100 billion and ye can say ye best spend 137 billion that just say ya de kakra be 37 billion na sa gap no certainly no chi say ye kokko bobotin ane de aye na wo hwe expenses I can say be na compensation akachia ne allowances ne ne akeka ka honko a 26%. And interest interest ye kwakotia woto no so nko na 27%. Is normal mienu we nko ano about 63% from your expenses in 1 year. And if you spend usika wajiji nyina ne bosi a okobokra on totally 63% on your budget na na just say akakitikiti bi mpuntunjuma no untumi enye. And I hear the one that is allocated to capital expenditure is just 16 billion cedis, which is about 11% of the total expenditure. And salaries and interest in Kwano, it has almost swallowed up your total tax revenue. Other departmental allocations is around 10 billion. And at the end of the day, no 16 billion no cry. I can say the Kwako Mpuntunjuma no cry. No, it do our yen especially since Kana ma yen to me. Yen to Ube say a quite do why I say yeah. Now we need to cut it off because you can't ever ban anyhow. And we devote most of our allocations into interest payments and salaries. Into as and only the most prioritized the year. Yeah, to move. Say we are buying the packets here. You wouldn't want your salary to be cut. And I say, I wouldn't want it to be cut. Me person made that VAT. So the priority is now. The way I see a budget na kwakwaye no it's a bit problematic because nobody will expect Sanka almost over 60% of our allocations will go into these two single items. Hospital other unforeseen events grand sunya mayo. Yes, you have to rent in BC ha. Sadia ne yam plan we didn't budget for it. So how do we deal with such matters when they arise? It's a little problematic. We have a public account committee. So many corruption, public procurement breaches, inflation of projects. It's so problematic as we have in this country.
Opani, why are incentive enough? Emma Omanfono say one more ebetua etwana. All the concerns you have highlighted.
I'm say tona dear. Say oka say obiye disikanti unti atwana and also no boomra. I'm say 1992 constitution it says Parliament has the power to impose taxes. And na ye MPs no more Parliament no nyina do almost akosha say yenti ato na say also they won't ya na say ubumra. And we cannot use this as an excuse. Though practically no it is a disincentive to people say yenti tax. Anytime there is corruption in a country, tax compliance is also very, very low. Again, in the end, when you say normally, especially the informal sector, Emrana say yeah, Juma or Honey, instead of fine yeah, Juma, and until things like income tax and be brave, and see, I buy better coin be so who say okay, since income tax I'm unable to collect it, my main taxes are people cannot avoid, and normally indirect tax they will be able to avoid it. Say levy abe. This is a one transfer, yeah, better. And see, most of the tax policies now, yeah, or my mono, they are heavily weighted towards indirect tax because you need to hold there. We are there, Ubetia. So, Cocopa, the Unqua shop there. Oko more now, Cocopa. Answer na, Yadi at the end of the mountain, Yabeka just say, Chiawi, Ocopa, dear restaurant, answer now, Ubenya or Diana. So that is how the policy has been structured. It's more towards indirect tax. And maybe no indirect tax on a whole and same degree. And here for no brave degree. Most countries, any tax policies ever say, if you are designing a tax policy, don't do too much of indirect tax. So share other countries or more developing more now. We say indirect tax and yet do they use most of the direct taxes. Why you no when you we are the four. Then you pay tax from your wealth, not indirect tax. Me send it 200. Here ni make you the same levy. Na is can you send it 200 when you are the same what you are the same levy. And on a M1.
Opani, my final question. Misapplication, misappropriation of funds meant for a specific purpose. Abang and as state institutions, one more a year. Entiamra.
Etiamra because so share you say get fund. Get fund is to carry no. And you are buying there. You see Emra Get Fund Act and say what did you Fakoma buying? I say Uba school fees na we are now and now the Kwakoya the Fufrovi. But almost we don't have a boom. Into Usha Get funds can be bring in it and maybe a delay. A delay to say school projects and investment I per se year with schools it has to be abandoned. It's Yamra because it is against the Get Fund Act. National Health Insurance, the same thing. Emransa Ojia, Fakomomo, they are earmarked funds. The first earmarked tax. The which is a CSC, they are earmarked. But it will be a Nipano way in charge and I be on one enforce the law. No, they want to know. Into bed. It's nothing you can do. I don't know, maybe it will get to a point where we'll have institutions to enforce some of these things. Like I say, Get Fund, they will be individual be the court 2014. Emma High Court release abang releases canon. But High Court ruling abang releases canon, but I didn't be on a bit me. Maybe it's about time we demand more accountability from the people we elect into power so that my no bet me a cost my
Yo, Mr. Boy, you better answer the place Unidi and Como.
In your Mr. Midamase, near Jima Pamoya.
Yo, Mr. Francis Timore Boi, and a tax expert, ye, ni thoughts, Kakra, a war, a year and Comma.